In a subterranean chamber deep beneath the surface in an unknown location, a room is lit by floating shards of purple energy, fragments of power drifting in orbit above a rounded obsidian table. The walls are carved with ancient symbols of the Titans: Regirock, Regice, Registeel, and the colossal outline of Regigigas. Kneeling at the far end of the room is a man, trembling, blindfolded, and bound with psychic restraints. Two altar grunts stand guard beside him. And then, three silhouettes enter the room. Admin Kaiser, posture rigid, presence burning like a furnace barely contained. Admin Mania, moving fast and restless, eyes sharp with predatory rebellion. Admin Aliage, walking with the self-satisfied gait of a man who thinks he is the smartest one in the room, because he usually is. The psychic lights flare as a presence fills the room. Their leader is not physically there, but his presence echoes faintly, a signature of his approval of this meeting. Kaiser slams his fist on the table.
The boy betrayed us. After everything we invested in him, training, protection, and purpose, he throws it away the moment fear gnaws at him. He had the potential to become a general in our army, but instead he chooses cowardice.
Mania laughs softly and bitterly.
Oh, Kaiser, not everybody wants to die gloriously on a battlefield. Some people just want to live. The League crushed his life. We offered him shelter, but he never truly belonged to us. Not truly. He wants his rules back. The walls. Pathetic.
Aliage adjusts his gloves, voice syrupy with amusement. I disagree. He smiles thin and sharp. He did not denounce everything. He spoke of the kidnappings, yes, but he didn't mention his own role. He withheld far more than he revealed. He taps the table rhythmically with his finger. That suggests loyalty, or at least conflict.
Loyalty is meaningless without resolve.
Everything is meaningless without application. A psychic tremor sweeps through the room as if reacting to the topic.
We knew he was a risky asset from the start, which is why he wasn't given information on any mission he wasn't directly involved in. Also, the leader stopped Along from speaking too much. He didn't want that speech finished, which means Along knows something we didn't expect him to reveal. Or he knows something he doesn't know he knows. Uncertainty is a weakness we cannot afford. I haven't worked closely enough with him to tell exactly how perceptive the child is.
Precisely why he's being held. I have a dozen experiments ready to extract memories, conscious or otherwise. With the leader's assistance, I can peel his mind open like paper on a candy. He'd agreed to allow me to do experiments on his body previously, and he missed our meeting. So me and him will be spending lots of quality time together. Mania stares at him.
Do you enjoy hearing yourself speak?
Aliash smiles wide. Immensely. The psychic shards overhead glow a cold blue, reflecting the images carved in the stone walls. Kaiser gestures to the walls.
On to the true matter, the Titans.
He walks around the table, staring at each carved figure.
We control Regirock, Regice, Registeel. Their altered forms serve us now.
Mania crosses her arms.
And the world at large still doesn't know we have them. Not the League, not the public. Even our own grunts think they're just weapons. The only one who may truly know what we have achieved in these past few missions is the champion. He's been quite annoying. Thankfully, he should be occupied for a while now that their assault on HQ's ongoing.
Yes, the Titans are more than just weapons, though. They're prototypes. The first step toward evolution by will rather than by nature. Their bodies, their cores, their minds, they're but the first pen stroke of my signature that will be etched into history. Beautiful things to break and rebuild. Mania rolls her eyes.
But without Regigigas, they're incomplete. They stir, they listen, but the Colossus grants purpose, motion, unity.
Mania gives a sharp grin.
And we think the Colossus is somewhere between Longtwig and Cracklemount. According to our little friend here, anyway.
She gestures at the bound man at the end of the room.
Longtwig's destruction set us back, but Altair made a mistake in raising it. He thought it weakened us, and they've covered the whole thing up until now. But thanks to Along, this whole region will soon be asking questions.
Regigigas was not in Longtwig, but we grow ever closer to finding its location. The intel we've been able to extract so far has proven accurate. He gestures to the archaeologist. Our expert here has truly proven himself useful. Unfortunately for him, though, his usefulness has almost run dry. The archaeologist trembles. I told you. The seals overlap around that area, but tampering with them, it will awaken. Kaiser steps forward, his boot landing inches from the archaeologist's hand. Kaiser's voice, low and dangerous, says,
We do not fear awakening gods. We command them. Regigigas will bend to our will and be a crucial piece in the culmination of our great work.
The archaeologist curls in on himself and weeps.
Along must be punished for his treachery. I say we break him. Not kill. Break. Show the world what happens to those who run back to the League. Killing him is wasteful. A good soldier learns from mistakes. A better soldier learns from pain.
In my opinion, which is, as always, more elegant, his mind is a library, and I want to read every book, especially the ones he hasn't shared with anyone before.
And if he resists, if he says nothing,
he won't.
Altair has already returned to the League's HQ. He will retaliate. Perhaps even hunt for Along. I assume he'll want to get to Along before we get what we want from him. Good, let the champion come. Let the League spread itself thin,
She grins, feral.
They don't know how close they are to collapse.
The League is already weakened. Gym leaders missing, elite trainers dead, headquarters crippled. He laces his fingers together. All we must do now is apply pressure. The psychic lights dim. A chilling silence fills the room. And then a voice, quiet, clear, and resonant, enters their minds. Along is not to be discarded. He is necessary. I will be speaking with him. Afterwards, I may choose to give him to you, Aliage, or I may choose to set him free. If I do give him over to you, Aliage, see to it that he survives, until I decide otherwise. The admins bow their heads, even Kaiser kneels.
I will have my men move towards Cracklemelt, quietly, efficiently. Aliage, prepare the altered titans for relocation. I'll have our scouts sweep the area. The League sends anyone we'll know.
I will continue the modifications. The Titans must be ready when Regigigas awakens.
And when the Colossus rises, the world will remember what war feels like.
The psychic lights flare violently.
On to the matter of Giratina. What if Along imagined it? I mean, going to the distortion world, mysterious man who travels through mirrors. Could have all just been a hallucination. Fear distorts memory. Maybe he was just confused. Fear does not invent gods.
And Along has no history of delusion. He has secrets, yes, but he doesn't babble fiction. No, I believe the boy saw something real.
So who is this man he spoke of, then? Someone new? Someone stronger than the legends? Impossible.
Aliage tilts his head. Not impossible, merely unprecedented.
If a man captured Giratina, he's a warrior by nature, a conqueror, someone with the will to dominate the incarnation of antimatter.
He steps closer to the table, his fist tightening.
A man like that might not be aligned with the League or us. He could be building an army. He could be igniting a new war.
A dark grin creeps across his face.
And if so, he may be a worthy opponent.
Mania rolls her eyes.
Of course you want him to be a warlord. Look, consider this. If this guy really did take Giratina, why hasn't the League said anything?
She spreads her hands dramatically.
Because they don't know. Or worse, they do know and they're hiding it.
Kaiser scoffs but doesn't interrupt.
What if this guy's like me? Like Along? Someone the League hurt. Someone they tried to bury. And he went into the only place they can't follow. The distortion world to seize power.
She smiles sharply.
And if that's true, I want him on our side.
And if he refuses?
Then we take Giratina from him.
Kaiser chuckles.
You are ambitious today.
Alliage, with his fingers steepled in front of him, his voice low. You're both thinking too conveniently. He gestures at the runes of Regigigas on the wall. Think of the containment required. The counter-reality matrices. Giratina does not obey physical law. If someone captured it, they understand the distortion world intimately. Perhaps more intimately than anyone alive.
You suggest a scholar? Someone in the distortion world?
Maybe. Or an anomaly. His eyes shine with manic curiosity. Maybe not a man at all. Maybe a construct. Maybe something altered as we alter Pokemon. Mania stiffens.
You think someone's modifying humans on our level?
Alliash smirks. Oh, Mania. On our level? Perhaps beyond it. Kaiser gestures to the Titan murals.
We're on the brink of awakening Regigigas. If this stranger holds Giratina, he wields a weapon stronger than any Titan we can control.
It could destabilize the ritual matrix. Giratina's power distorts space itself, while Regigigas relies on spatial convergence to awaken.
Translation?
Giratina's presence could ruin everything we're building. Mania slams the table.
Then why did Along say it now? Was he warning the public or warning us? He spoke to frighten the League and to warn the people of the Hayek region. He did not know he would also be frightening us.
A rare moment of quiet unease follows.
We need information now. Someone has Giratina. That means someone's playing in our sandbox.
Yes, and I will find the answers we seek through memory extraction. If Along saw this man, if he spoke to him, if even a fragment of an image remains in his mind, I will find it.
And if this man truly exists, then we must determine whether he is an enemy or a potential ally.
He clenches a fist.
And if he's an enemy, we eliminate him before he interferes.
A wave of psychic pressure ripples through the room. Cold, faint, but unmistakable. This time the leader's voice is not calm.
Giratina should not be bound. Find this man and bring me the truth.
The psychic presence of their leader vanishes abruptly, and the admins stand alone in the flickering dark.
Then we hunt him.
Or he hunts us. Mania grins with her teeth bared.
Oh, this is going to be fun.